Okay, you guys, we are back, baby, with another banging video. Now, guys, in this video, we're gonna talk about a internet gossip that is slowly heating up. It's going across the internet, and we're gonna talk about it, okay? Earlier today, I said, happy Sunday, it's Saturday. Listen, the moment I left the corporate world, I unplugged from knowing the days of the week, okay? So from now on, I'm just gonna say happy whatever day of the week it is. Now, let's get into this video, shall we? Because you guys know, ever since the week of the Met Gala, it has been one heck of a moody moment between Riri and Rocky. And that moody moment has spilled off into several different avenues of discussions for the media outlets, content creators, and the list goes on, honey. And one of the discussions that I've came across is critics believe that Riri and Rocky, they are in a open relationship wherein Rocky can do whatever he wants and Riri can do whatever she wants, right? Because what they're saying is that Rocky, he spoke about his sex addiction. And when I came across those discussions, I'm like, I don't believe this. You know why I don't believe this? Riri is smart. And that is what many people don't seem to understand, the magnitude of that woman's intelligence and intellect. Many people believe that because Rihanna hasn't gone to Harvard or one of those Ivy League universities, she's just an average girl with some luck. Rihanna is smart AF. Remember Jay-Z told us how long it took her to sign that contract? And Jay-Z was like, come on. That's retarded. You know why they say, Jay-Z said, come on, that's retarded? It is because they underestimated Rihanna's ability as a 16-year-old to negotiate a powerful contract on her terms that would profit not just Roc Nation in the long run, Riri also too. When they realized that Riri was driving a hard bargain, they tried to, coax her into, but it's just you, and we can do this. Rihanna was not having anything that they were saying, and Rihanna negotiated her contract on her terms and conditions, something that Roc Nation has never seen from a 16-year-old girl. Not just that. Rihanna and Roc Nation had consistent turmoils during her career. Do you know that music video that she did? What Now? I don't even remember if that's the exact title of the song. They had one entire direction for Riri that they wanted to go in, and Riri redirected the outfit, the makeup, the direction of the video, and she said, it's either this way or nothing at all. And they negotiated, they pushed back. Rihanna was like, no, it's this way or nothing at all. And they gave in. And when Riri did that video, it turned out to be a success, a humongous success. And they realized that Rihanna was a lot smarter, a lot more knowledgeable when it came to creativity than most of them put together. So they started getting fearful of her. And because every idea that she has fought for were the most successful ideas, the most successful release, the most successful songs, the most successful music videos, Roc Nation allegedly sabotaged her with the anti-album, but it still came out on top. And by that time, Riri was just over it because she became sick and tired of being sick and tired of having to tussle with them inside, right? So you might be saying, but why are you telling us all of this? You were talking about Riri and Rocky in an open relationship, right? Yes. And the point is, ain't no way a woman who knows that a man has a sex addiction is gonna give him an open relationship. You might as well tell him to move on with his life and leave me with these 3 kids, you know? Rihanna is nobody's fool, honey. She's not gonna put her life in such a jeopardy. She's not gonna put her life in such a risk. Those are unhealthy practices, unhealthy behaviors, right? Rihanna is a Caribbean girl, and one thing Caribbean women have been cultured on, and this is why Caribbean people do not get divorced even when they are no longer with their wives or husband. They only under rare circumstance, Caribbean people will actually go through a divorce proceedings because they believe in, like we believe in getting married only once. And we believe in the principles of the Bible. You trust and believe. Rihanna knows that once you enter a covenant with someone, whether you and that person are married or not, and they're often referred to as husband and wife, but what Riri knows is that once you enter into a covenant with someone, you never, ever let the devil in. The moment you start doing that third party-ish, that's a recipe for disaster. You have set up your relationship. You have set up your marriage to be a failure. Rihanna is not foolish. She's smart, and she's a lot smarter than people are willing to give her credit for. So, after everything that Riri has been through, watching her father being a cheater, a beater, you're telling me that that child is going to come and give a man the okay to an open relationship? That's definitely not Riri. Riri is filled with too much principles, old principles as well, to do something like that. When Riri was out here, she had her ass out, she had her tits out. And she knew that after a particular age, she had to cut that ish out. She knew that the moment she started having kids, that moment and that chapter of her life would have to close. And she closed it. And that is why you don't see her out here being desperate for plastic surgery, because she knows the principles of life. This is why no matter what people say about her and her appearance, she's not going to change it for anything nor anyone. So you're telling me that a woman who chooses to keep her body natural after everything she's been through, she hasn't given in to bully and to rapidly lose weight to please people's eyes. You're telling me that woman has given her man the okay to see other people? She would never. Like, that's a ill I'm willing to die on. She would never do such a thing. Never. She's a lot smarter than that. And there's so many reasons why she would never, including the reasons that I've outlined and so many other little personal reasons. She would not love Rocky if she did that, because you're encouraging a man to practice in unhealthy, unsafe behavior that is going to risk his health and his life. Then your health and your life. And when you start procreating with this person, just think about it. Riri is a lot smarter than what people tend to give her credit for. So, as such, I don't believe what the streets are saying on this one. Like, no, definitely that's not the Rihanna's way. Look at Rihanna's life over the years. Even when Wendy Williams was trolling her about take your penicillin, Riri was never a loosey-goosey in terms of her sex life. She was never ever. There have been rumors, but we haven't actually ever been able to link Rihanna to more than one partner at a time. Never. But anywho, I want to hear from you guys. Leave your comments below, and we're going to talk some more in the comment section. Peace.